Greetings, fellow gamers and arachnophobes. Sony, the tech giant known for its PlayStation consoles, recently pulled a fast one on us. On April 1st, 2025, a chilling news story started making the rounds. It claimed that Sony's new DualSense X8200 controllers were infested with spiders. Yes, you heard that right, spiders. Apparently, these weren't your big hairy tarantulas. We're talking microscopic, almost invisible creepy crawlies. According to the news, these eight-legged stowaways had hitched a ride from a Chinese production facility. They allegedly set up camp inside the controller's internal grip chambers. Sony, in their infinite wisdom, decided to name these uninvited guests Parvus Arania. Because, you know, Latin makes everything sound more official. The story spread like wildfire across the internet. Gamers, known for their love of all things creepy and crawly, just kidding, were both horrified and intrigued. The news report didn't just stop at revealing the spider infestation. It went on to describe some truly bizarre side effects experienced by users. Gamers reported feeling a strange crawling sensation in their hands while using the controllers. Others claimed that the controllers were emitting weird, skittering noises. Some even swore that the haptic feedback felt different, like tiny legs tap dancing on their palms. Social media went into a frenzy. Memes were created, jokes were cracked. Some gamers even threatened to switch to Xbox. Gasp! The reactions were a mix of amusement, disbelief, and outright panic. You see, the internet is a strange and wonderful place where fact and fiction often blur. And on April Fool's Day, that line becomes thinner than a spider's silk thread. Now, in any other situation, Sony would have rushed to deny these outlandish claims. But this was April Fool's Day, and they were clearly enjoying the chaos. They released an official statement acknowledging the spider situation. They even provided guidelines on how to handle the infested controllers. Gamers were advised to store their controllers in sealed, cool environments, presumably to keep the spiders from throwing a rave. They were also warned against opening the controller casing because, well, nobody wants an army of microscopic spiders escaping into their living rooms. The best part, Sony claimed that they were investigating the spider's potential for enhanced tactile feedback in future controller models. Yes, you read that right. They were seriously suggesting using spider legs as a gaming feature. Of course, the jig was up soon enough. Sony eventually admitted that the whole thing was an elaborate April Fool's Day prank. The news reports were fake, the user experiences were fabricated, and those poor innocent spiders were completely off the hook. The gaming community breathed a collective sigh of relief. The controllers were safe, our hands were safe, our banana bread was safe. The prank, though initially unsettling for some, was ultimately well received. It showcased Sony's playful side and their ability to laugh at themselves. In a world often dominated by serious news and corporate PR, it was a refreshing change of pace. Plus, it gave us all a good laugh. And isn't that what April Fool's Day is all about?